Next up is an amazing innovator from Sierra Leone who has developed a new kind of rice as a solution to SDG2 in their country. Compared to normal white rice, it's also less starchy. Sounds good. How are you doing today, Jonathan?
I'm good. And you? Good afternoon, everyone.
Wonderful. So why don't you go ahead, Jonathan, introduce yourself, let us know where you're from, and your organization or school name, and then you can lead right into your presentation. And then if there's still time left over, I'm sure Marcelo and Perrin will have some questions for you. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jonathan Ngaujah from Sierra Leone. I'm a farmer involved in processing, milling, and packaging of GN parboiled rice, which is good for our country, which is good for the health, and which is good for a lot of things in Sierra Leone. And I believe that rice is our staple food, and most of our rice we import into this country, which I want to stop. So let me start with my presentation as for now, because I've introduced myself. As I say, I'm Jonathan Ngaujah from Sierra Leone. This is my presentation for the GIFT program 2022. I started this program on the 18th of March, 2018, during our election day. Why I go into farming? Because I see the way our politicians are using the youths. It is undone. So that made me to go into farming to create more employment for my fellow youth in Sierra Leone and to provide more food for Sierra Leone, since rice is our staple food. And in Sierra Leone, our government spends more than 200 million United States dollars annually to import rice for us. And when these people come with their rice, they sell it at a higher price, which is not affordable to a stringy population of Sierra Leone. So I got into this business mostly to stop this one, to help my people to provide our local rice to parboiled rice, and which is I am currently doing in our country. Sierra Leone have more than 40% virgin land, and which is good for agriculture. We don't need fertilizer to go into farming in this country. We have sufficient water in our country. We thank God for Sierra Leone because we do buy water to irrigate our crops or to water them. It is abundant. We have our rainy season start mostly here in April. And when you watch at the farming calendar, April is the appropriate time to start rice farming. But presently, I'm not into commercial farming because I just started the business. And some years ago, I did my presentation to the German organization, which is supported by the GIZ. They fund me with a little money, which cannot take me into commercial farming. So as I'm saying now, my business is in a little scale, which I'm trying is to grow. Sierra Leone is a country that attracts a lot of investors. And most of these investors that come into this country, they go into a mining. And when these people come, they destroy our land. They make the land uncomfortable for us to live. For instance, we have a mining company here in my district, Kono district, which is Kwedu Holding, about 500 hectares, which is good for agriculture. They have turned it into a mining. And when they take this diamond from the mining, there is nothing they can do with this diamond here, unless they take diamond out of this country. They go, they take the diamond to their country to process it, into the finished good. And the youth of this country are suffering. People strike for this always, they kill without any reaction of the government. But with agriculture in this country, I believe it is good for the youths and it is good for the teenage population of this country. This country, as I've said earlier, is our staple food as long as you are above 2 years. And there are a lot of challenges that we are going through and for food. And recently, our country has been ranked under the top hungry country in Africa, not in the world, but in Africa. And Sierra Leone managed to be number 2, which is not in my favor. This is what I wanted to stop. And thank God I have started it. My innovator, I'm in rice production, not yet in commercial farming, but hope to start it this year. So with the help of other NGOs and with the help of government, I believe my innovative idea to stop importing rice into Sierra Leone can help me to start my commercial farming and to help me to plant a standard rice processing plant so that I can start a massive rice production wherein I can employ more youths, wherein my products will be available everywhere in Sierra Leone. And my product will be sold at the supermarket. My product will be also sold at the body home, the military, the police, as long rice is our staple food. Having much to say, this is my short presentation. If there's any question, please you can ask. Any question?
Hi, Jonathan. Marcelo from Brazil. How are you? So, first of all, I'd like to congratulate you for this great initiative, this great innovative solution. I'd like to hear from you what your background. Do you study agriculture subject in school? And how was the process to develop this new variety of rice, more productive, which can be spread around our country and probably can be exported as well?
Since I started my West Africa Senior Secondary School examination, which is WAS in our country, this is the exam that we start before you enter into university. When I start my exam far back 2020, I have no support to enter to the university. But with my innovative idea, so let me start farming. I start my farming. I was using the local way to process parboiled rice because I think parboiled rice is good. I do research about parboiled rice compared to the white rice. And I believe, and through my research, it tells me that parboiled rice is more good for the health because it helps to stop diabetes not to happen in the system. And I believe presently diabetes has no medication as for now. So I started business so that my people will be diabetes free as long rice is our staple food and even a child above 2 years will survive on rice.
Thank you.
Yeah, that sounds amazing. I can also see it being popular in other countries as well, so in Asia possibly because Asia has so many people and so many people there also eat rice. So let me just ask you a question. Have you ever had any days where you felt it might have been too hard or you wanted to give up, but then you told yourself, no, I will change the world?
Yeah, I want to change the world with zero hunger. I want to be the zero hunger hero. But first, I should start it in my country. This is my target to export my rice in Africa, Europe, America, Australia, and every part of the world. I want my products to be in every part of this world.
Yeah, I can't wait for you to expand here so I can try some of that rice. It sounds really good in dishes. Okay, so Marcelo, do you have any questions? Any other questions?
Oh, no, I'm fine. Just the last question. Jonathan, in your country, there's some kind of movement of investors in projects like yours, or if not, what are you doing to get some money to promote your innovation, to make it better and to reach more people as you dream about?
When I start this business, I will write my proposal and present it to the German people. They have organization here in Sierra Leone, which is YAZ. They bring up a program that's called Facility for Innovation, FOI. I wrote my proposal. I did my presentation in their country office in our capital city, which is Freetown. And by 2020, they gave me a little money to start my business. Therein, I bought some machines. I do my packaging. I bought some back stitching machine and other things, which is somehow better for my business. But since then, I didn't receive any fund from anyone. I'm just working with some of this machine as for now. So I believe that I will write more projects so that I can have more money to support my business as how to achieve my vision.
Thank you. I wish you all the success. You are doing a great job. Congratulations.